So he knows that something is up. He's probably suspecting Reavers, though. And there's the engineering bay is almost up. I don't think he's going to get turrets in time, though. The Dark Templar are on their way to his base. He's got a wall at his front door. I don't know if that's tight. I don't know if the Dark Templar will be able to get through that. Turret is going up right behind the bunker. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a huge... Is he going to get the turret up in time? Is he going to be able to get those Dark Templar in? Oh, I think the turret is going to get up. He's delaying. Oh no, he's not going to be able to get his Dark Templar in the base in time. Here he comes in, full frontal attack. Zealotin running in to take the mines. Dark Templar running in behind. Is he going to be able to get in there? He's got, oh, the turret goes down. He kills the turret with the Dragoons. The Templars are going in, but there's another turret completed behind. If that one turret had been the only turret there, Fantasy might be dead right now, but he's not. That second turret behind him saved him. He may have suspected something was going on, but he didn't see the expansion there. And now, oh, this is horrible. He's going to be able to just attack that front a little bit, but it's not going to be able to do as much damage as he wanted. What he really needed was to be able to get those Dark Templar and start killing SCVs. Instead, he's only going to be able to take out a couple buildings. He's even going to have to run away before that turret gets up. And wow, so Fantasy is in a hugely good position right now. He's got... wow, this is horrible for Much. It looks like Much is probably going to be eliminated here from the MSL. And Much has set up a Dark Templar wall to prevent anything from getting out of that front. A Dark Templar contained, so he's not going to be able to run Vultures out the front, but little does Much apparently know. Well, he's got to suspect because he saw that Wraith, but little does he know that... there's a dropship coming right to his front. Well, I mean, he obviously expected because he had those Dragoons there, but he didn't quite have enough Dragoons, though. 2 Dragoons are not going to be able to... That's a lot of mines. Fantasy doing an excellent job placing those mines down. Much doing a really good job of microing his Dragoons, though, and making sure he didn't walk them into any mines. Really, really well done, except for then, oh, taking a couple hits on that mine. Wow. That was... This is crazy. Oh, whoa, Much, what were you doing? Looked like he was trying to micro his Dragoons to try and kill those mines, but it didn't work, and oh, the Dark Templar goes down there. Looks like he's trying to send in one at a time to tempt out those mines and see if he can do any damage. I'm not sure what that's all about, and he's taking a lot of hits from these mines now. He did such a good job of killing off those mines early on. Oh, it is the tank. Oh, he saves the tank. Anyway, so, yeah, Much has at least managed to get an expansion up during this time, so he is in a recoverable position, theoretically. But, he's got those Dark Templar, and Fantasy does not have mobile detection, so... Oh! Yes! That was that one tank that that he had almost killed with the Dragoons, and he he dropped it out of the dropship to repair, and the Dark Templar snuck in and got that last hit on it to kill it off. So that was pretty clutch. Very, very neatly done. But he's going to have mobile detection before too long. He's going to have to get the comm set up pretty soon. Oh, is he going to... Oh, Dark Templar's running in! Oh, the one tank! There's only the one tank! There's no backup! Even though there's a turret there, the tank... Oh! Oh, man, what just killed it? Oh, the second tank coming from behind, plus the Wraith killed off the Dark Templars. He's going in with the front as well. But the single tank lives. If he killed that tank off with those DTs, that frontal attack might have been effective, but it did not work. So wow, that was a really good idea by Much. It did not pay off though, but that was a really elite idea there. Just taking advantage of that one moment where he had that one tank there that he saw with his previous Dark Templar. And if he'd been able to get in with that Dark Templar, those two, and kill it off, that would have been good move. But wow. Anyways. Oh yeah, let me finish what I was gonna... No, I guess I don't have time to finish here because Fantasy's doing another drop. Probably not gonna work out either. Yeah, he's gonna have to pick up that tank again. But he's at least gonna do some damage, just killing off Dragoons and being distraction, that kind of thing. He hasn't killed a lot of probes though. I think he's killed one probe with that Vulture now, and that's it. So at least there's that. Excuse me, so he hasn't done a ton of economic damage with these drops, and he's still persisting with these drops. He's going to go in and drop off another couple Vultures. Much is really prepared for it this time. And Much, by the way, can't really do any kind of counter-harass because Fantasy has that Wraith out, and so if he sent in a shuttle then the Wraith would just be able to pick off that shuttle very easily, unless he really devoted a lot of attention and Dragoons to guarding the shuttle, that kind of thing. But he wasn't really teching that way anyways. It would be hard to do drop TTs. It wouldn't really do much at this stage. So instead he's just going to have to play a longer game and go for a macro game and that kind of thing. He's got his third base going. He's resumed, obviously, making probes and everything. So, you know, he might be in a good position for a long-term game. But Fantasy now trying to move out, trying to secure his third base. And, whoa, Dragoon goes down. He critically, because he didn't get to the Robo, he doesn't have anywhere near Observer tech. And that was kind of lucky. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, man. Wow. Wow, Fantasy is really pulling it. Oh, the probes are in transfer. Oh man, if he can surround those Dragoons and kill them off, he's going to be able to kill a ton of probes. Much might want to get those probes out now, but then he risks having them blow up with a mine. Whoa, that one Dragoon sucked up a lot of mines, and he's going to be able to protect this after all. Can't quite get in a position to kill those probes without Dragoon killing the vultures themselves. But this is crazy. A lot of back and forth going on. And he's gonna have to run away those vultures now. Oh man, Much, what are you doing, Much? Oh my god. Oh man, Much is not microing his Dragoons at all right now. And this is the kind of thing that, you know, Much would have been able to do this sort of thing before, and I don't know why he can't right now. I mean, by now, I mean, you know, these days, he really, you know, he's fallen off a lot in the last year or so, and it used to be that he was just, you know, he could do those micro things. He could pull off that kind of micro, and he could really, you know, pull this kind of thing off, and he's just not anymore. And so I don't know what the deal is. Maybe he got exasperated because he had a pretty good run, and then just got shut down, and maybe he just feels like, you know, he's not progressing anywhere. He's kind of plateaued or something like that. Oh yeah, I was going to finish by saying that the other reason why I haven't done much commentaries lately is because, well, like I said, my roommate is sleeping sometimes and I can't commentate when she's asleep because I won't want to yell at my computer. But also because I just spent a lot of time working on this cover letter for a job that I applied for recently, this last week. I probably won't get it, but, you know, I spent a lot of time on it just to put as much of an effort in as I could. And also I was, you know, trying to prepare a little bit for the GREs, so, but now I'm done with those, so I'm going to try and do some more commentating, and, you know, here we go, 5 games in a day, so that's a start, right? Much is pretty much now all in on this. He can't really, there's no way that he can come back into a macro game. He'll just easily get out macroed, so he's basically going to have one last hurrah, one last attack here, and try and stomp down with what he has on Fantasy here. Sending in the Dragoons first after the tanks, not a good idea. He should be sending in the Zealots. Shuttle goes in, drops out a few Zealots, but he should have dropped them on top of the tanks, but I think it's just too many tanks all over the place. That would have been better to drop them on those tanks on the bottom right, but he just did not have the forces. Not enough Zealots in the mix. There's some Zealots finally coming in here, but a little bit too late, and the tanks are going to be able to stay unsieged, wipe up those. Actually, he's doing a lot more damage than I expected, though. Looks like Much is going to have to fall back, but he really did a lot more damage than I thought he was going to at that point, and Much GG's. You know, like I said, it was kind of his last-ditch effort, and once he realized that army was dead and that Fantasy was going to protect his third base, then he knew he was pretty much toast. So, Much will not be in the MSL this season any longer. Fantasy still has to win the final match against Type B to advance, though. And so we'll see how that goes. Much is going to the military, so hopefully he'll pick something up there. I don't know. And hopefully we'll see some good stuff out of him in the future. Thanks for watching. Time to move on to the final game. Take care.